What's up, everybody? Moses here, bringing you another Path of Exile video, and this time the conclusion for this Juggernaut Consecrated path. It's been a lot of fun, probably the most fun melee skill I've had in this game. And Juggernaut, just being Juggernaut, is very strong, very tanky, and can take on pretty much every content in the game. We've done everything up to tier 16 maps, tier 16 Guardians, tier 16 Elder, Guardians, Shaper. The only thing I couldn't do is Uber Elder because, well, it's very melee, it gets very awkward, and I don't know, I guess you could probably do it. The damage is definitely there. It's just a matter of practice and getting him down, which is something I didn't really felt like doing too much because, you know, no point in wasting shaper sets, but it's absolutely doable if you like the melee playstyle. Personally, for me, I'm pretty new when it comes to melee, and it's very awkward. You just gotta dodge a lot of stuff. But yeah, still, having that said, I do want to go through everything that we have here. So for the reservation, we are still using Hatred and Herald of Ash. We have Blood Rage and Frenzy. Frenzy is just used as a we just use Frenzy as a couple of swift attacks to generate our Frenzy charges against single targets. It's not something that we use, to clear anything with. It's just a single link for the Frenzy charge generation. It does really help a lot. Ancestral War Chief, just a single link to give us the melee bonus, and Val Ancestral War Chief does a little bit of damage on its own. Not too bad to just release them and let them go ham. Movement speed, we got faster attacks with Blood Magic, Leap Slam, and Fortify. As a 4-link, I am using Chain, Orb of Storms, and Power Charge on crit to be able to generate power charges. You could swap in Culling Strike instead of Chain if you want against a single target to just cull them and kill them at 10% or less HP. And cast when damage taken with Enfeeble, Increased Duration, and Immortal Call as the utility Curse, and Immortal Call for Fizz damage immune. The actual links for Consecrated Path are Consecrated Path, increased area of effect that you actually swap for Conk Effect. Gives pretty good chunk of damage. Conk Effect for single target, so Consecrated Path, Conk Effect, AoE, Melee Fizz, Fizz to Lightning, Maim, and Elemental Damage with attacks on a Lore Weave. For the rest of the gear, we're just using Life Resist, Move Speed, Life Resist Helmet with Consecrated Path, increased damage. Managed to get some accuracy, which helps a little bit because we are Jugg and we're getting attack speed per accuracy, so that's not too bad. Over there, for the jewels, we just have flat fizz jewels with some life, some resist that we needed. So life resist, flat life. All of our resistances are capped at 80 because of Lore Weave. So we get the elemental damage penetration of the Wise Oak. Steel Ring for extra flat fizz and some resist, some life. To be able to get the bonus of Mark of the Elder. This is a Shaper ring, so we get 78% increased attack damage, which is pretty huge. The Amulet just has some life, crit, multi, and the Shaper mod of physical as extra lightning damage. And I'm using this one-hander mace that I found with a stat stick that I bought for like 4 exalts or 3 or something like that. Those are actually pretty cheap this time in the league because people are trying to just make the monies and they don't really care, and they just try and sell as much as they can. A lot less people are playing this time around, a lot less people are making builds, so there's an upside for that and there's a downside. Of course, the upside, you can get good stuff pretty cheap. The downside is, well, when you find good stuff, it's kind of hard to sell. For the tree, we did make some changes. I ended up going to Celestial Judgment in the end for a little bit of extra penetration after we gain more levels. Character is currently 94. We got into Amplify and Mace crit multi over here. That gave us quite a bit of area of effect and damage. But outside of that, the tree remained the same. We just gained a bit more levels, filled in a little bit of extra life. Uh, did get this Watcher's Eye. I don't know if I had it in the previous video, but crit strike chance while affected by hatred. Absolutely not necessary. You could totally use a critical strike chance gem instead of, you know, in KoE conk effect, but of course it will hinder your damage if you do. Yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to say about the character. It's been a lot of fun. Let's showcase a little bit of delve action, some gameplay. Have just a little bit of sulfite left. So let's see what we can do here. I don't have anything. There's this tier 3 sulfite, azurite vein. Let's go kill it and wrap up this video. Make it a quick little guide. Of course, links for the tree are going to be posted below. So yeah, you kind of like pop up your Orb of Storms, you get your power charges, you leap slam for your fortify, and just like that, everything just dies. It's very, very strong, and I very strongly recommend it. If you've never played this skill, it's an absolute joy. I've seriously been having a blast, kind of like starting to think about what we're going to do for the next character at this point. I have some ideas, but nothing didn't make a choice just yet. Oh, there's like no chests in here. Feels bad. Yeah, it simply shatters and destroys everything in one hit at this point. Tooltip damage, you know, with all flasks up and all that, 703,000, which is quite a bit. I think it's like the most tooltip damage I've ever had in any of my characters. Of course, there's a lot of elemental penetration, and it's not the real DPS, but I don't know, it's a big number. 700 and almost 4,000. Pretty big number. Oh, yeah. Could also bring this up. 830 with the totem. I forgot about the totem, of course. Holy moly. That's a lot of damage. So, is it a dragon or is it not? It is a tier 3, so... Oh, not a dragon. Okay. Either way, they die. So, this is it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I'm probably not going to be playing this character anymore on stream. Been playing it for the past week. Let's start think about a new build for the end of the league. And yeah, but just wanted to showcase this character for you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Pretty short video, feels good, man. The full guide is in the previous Consecrated Path video if you guys are interested. But yeah, feel free to drop by and visit the stream. We're streaming every day. And thanks for watching. Bye bye, friends.